Okay, so as the first part of this demo, let's start creating an EKS cluster with Kubernetes 127 version. Our cluster running, the EKS cluster is up, and we are going, we can run make and see the targets that exist. I'm going to start with installing the Istio Ambient mesh on this cluster. First thing it will do is install the gateway API for us. The CRD is related to that, and then it will install Istio ambient mesh automatically for us using Istio CTL install. So now we are applying the hotel specs, OpenTelemetry, the telemetry specs. So we have Grafana, we have Prometheus and Kiali. So the second job we are going to run here is to install the deployment and the applications in this demo. This will start installing cert-manager. Now it installs the applications. We have app B and app A. And what happens next is that it will install waypoint for layer 7 applications, so we can have like more advanced authorization policies, for example, and monitoring. I will force the app A doing requests to the app B, so we can see the Kiali. So we can see in the Kiali the traffic going on. Right now we have app A on a loop doing requests to app B. So the application access has two entry points. The first one is like east to west traffic from app B to app A, and the second one is the gateway object that was created externally. So you have a gateway object called gateway, and as you can see, there is a listener in this object gateway pointing to the OPSEC in on port 80, and there is an HTTP route created that expects the app B OPSEC in, like this host name, and the parent reference is the gateway. It will load balance the traffic to our two backends, right? So as part of the example here, we can see the traffic going north and south and east west, both from the app A through app B. We can see the status code of each one. So Kiali provides all this information. If you go to the application, you can list the applications in the default namespace. So app A and app B exists here. It's possible to see inbound metrics. This for both like destination and source. So you can see Zitunnel metrics here, the outbound metrics, the request volume, and even tracing. So tracing is planned to work fully, but at some point here you can get from waypoint tracing going to the headers request, and the same information going to the gateway external. To finish out this example, we have two other parts here. First one is an OutZ authorization policy created by the gateway. So you can say here that we have some spiffy IDs that defines the principle for this example. So you can set not only the spiff ID and define the identity authorization, identity identification here, but you can set like operations for get and delete methods. Now we can, for example, say you cannot do a get anymore, remove this parameter from here, save this authorization policy, and try to do this request from the outside again. So we go from outside and do a get, and we have a forbidden that we are not allowed to do this get anymore. But if you do delete, we still can do a delete even if the method is not allowed. The second example will be for sure a rate limit. So it's possible to add a rate limit as an envoy filter and say after 40 seconds you can have your maximum posts read of posts of the day. So if I start delete, and say method not allowed and do this a few times. At some point I start to get 29 too many hosts, too many requests, and this is the rate limit in action.